So I know your company is called $7 because you found yourself at one time in your life with only $7 in your pocket.
I did. When I had a dream, and that dream was to play professional football. I fell in love with the game of football. My goal was to play in the NFL. Again, because we didn't have a lot of money, so I wanted to be the first one to buy my parents a house, buy myself a house. I never lived in a house until I was 29 years old. And the dream didn't come true. I didn't get drafted. When I was cut from there, my dad had to come pick me up, and I'm 23 years old. I am forced to move back in with my parents. You want to tackle the world and you have all these dreams, and none of it came true. I said, I wonder how much money I have, and I took out my wallet. I thought, oh, I have $7. And now everything, my production company and all marketing, everything is $7.
Imagine being 23. Just cut from your dream team, living in your parents' small apartment with only $7 to your name. That was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Today, he's one of the most successful people on the planet, but his story is about pain, pressure, and power. I saw my mom crying when we got evicted. I told myself, one day, I'll take care of that woman. Born in California, 1972, his father was a wrestler, but they were far from rich. Dwayne moved more than 13 times before high school. One day, Hawaii. Next, Nashville. Then, Pennsylvania. His mom was evicted in front of him. They couldn't afford Thanksgiving dinner. He watched his parents fight, watched his mom attempt suicide when life became too much. By 16, Dwayne had already been arrested multiple times. Theft, fighting, stupid choices. But even then, he had one thing, a deep hunger to break the cycle.
For me, failing has become critical in my growth. And I signed a contract in the CFL to make $350 a week Canadian. That lasted for 3 months, and I got cut. And I got sent back home, and I had to move back in with my parents at 24 years old. I literally had $7 in my pocket.
Football became his escape. He put on muscle, focused. At 6'5", 250 pounds, he was a beast. He made it to the University of Miami, a top team in the US. But a string of injuries destroyed his chances. He lost his starting spot. He signed with a Canadian football team, a second chance. But just 2 months in, he was cut. No backup plan. No NFL, just a mattress on the floor, his parents' home, and $7 in his wallet. When life kicks your ass, the best thing you can do is get up and say, "Bring it on." This can't be it, he thought. This is not how my story ends. He was depressed, embarrassed, angry. But somewhere inside, he made a choice. If I ever get a second shot, I will never take it for granted.
I see Pat Patterson smoking a cigarette. Come here for a second. I said, yeah? He goes, your punches, they fucking suck.
He asked his dad to train him. They trained every day. His first match, he got booed. Crowds chanted, "Rocky sucks." But instead of quitting, he adapted. He created a new character, The Rock. He brought charisma, catchphrases, showmanship. The Rock became a phenomenon, bigger than wrestling. Millions watched, chanted his name. He carried the WWE in its golden era. But he didn't stop there. When I first got to Hollywood, they didn't know what the hell to do with me. I mean, I was this half-black, half-Samoan and 6'4", 275-pound pro wrestler. You know, I was told at that time, well, you got to be a certain way. You got to drop some weight. You've got to be somebody different. You got to stop working out. Stop doing the things that I love. You got to stop calling yourself The Rock. What? And for years, I actually bought into it because you think, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. And I was miserable doing that. So I made a choice. And the choice was, I wasn't going to conform to Hollywood. Hollywood was going to conform to me. Hollywood wasn't kind at first. Just another muscle guy. His first roles were mocked, but he studied, took classes. He took roles others rejected. He made side characters unforgettable. He transformed from wrestler to global star. Jumanji, Fast and Furious, Moana, Black Adam. He even launched his own brand, Terramana Tequila, Project Rock with Under Armour, and more. He wasn't just famous, he was unstoppable. Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Consistent hard work gains success. Greatness will come. But what truly sets him apart is his discipline. He wakes up at 4 a.m., trains 2 to 3 times a day, runs multiple businesses, still makes time for his family. No excuses, no complaining. His words, be the hardest worker in the room, earn it. Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. So where are you now? Feeling stuck? Broke? Remember this. Even The Rock once had only $7. No one believed in him, but he believed in himself. You have one thing right now: time. Don't waste it. Train. Learn. Fail. Get back up. One day, your story will inspire others. Wake up and ignite your fire.